spit, and it sound like thunder. Hand-picked circle, allergic to a profound blunder. I could get lost in my own mind, I don't like to wonder. All is mine, you don't have to wonder. I spit a 16 like a machine gun. Never seen a loss, never seen one. It's the sight of summer. When I'm on the track, it's amazing to magically manifest everything that I'm saying. Let me tell you like this, I ain't playing. Hustling in a family van, all in the hood like Candyman. Contemplating the plan to see grands without the grams, but a broke nigga hard to understand. And on the road to riches and diamond rings, starving foolies do anything. Ready or not, still coming like that Fuji's theme. Seeing Kenny in my dreams, we was riding clean. Thoughts become actions, prepare myself for the finest things. The wicked got a taste for blood, grinning with devilish intentions. The dopest nigga they forget to mention. Listen, I created a wave to behave like light particles. When you expose, you feel the rap, but the hardest flow. So I'm not your average, I mathematically master rap. Sight of summer. Peace, love, light, and all that. This video is not gonna be long. I really don't know what I really want to say, but I know what I want to say, but I don't know how I want to say it. Well, I just seen that Dr. Afrika has transitioned and became an ancestor. And he has inspired me a whole lot. So I don't know. I just kind of want to express that into the universe. It's kind of like what I did, or kind of sort of like what happened when Kobe Bryant transitioned. You know, the energy was so powerful. You know, I just wanted to express it, you know, I guess poetically, you know, to the universe. I wanted to send that vibe, you know, out into the universe. So this is kind of sort of like the same thing, you know. So just trying to pay my respects with good intention, you know, from somebody that I learned a lot, and somebody I learned a lot from, because I'll tell y'all a quick story. I probably told y'all this story before, but I'll tell y'all a quick story on how I came about being vegan, you know, how I came about being vegan or whatever. So how I came about being vegan essentially was through 13 Signs Astrology. 13 Signs Astrology, that was the first, that was basically one of my first teachers, online teachers, you know. I was watching some black guy, I don't know his name, he was a heavyset black guy, and he was teaching about the chakras, and through that video is where I got 13 Signs Astrology. And what happened with the 13 Signs Astrology thing, and this is back in 2012. They saying my connection is unstable. They bugging. It's never happened. Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep rocking. So basically what happened, what that is, you know, I just started to binge on his videos, you know, and I began to learn a lot from 13 Signs Astrology. You know, that was the beginning point for me. But, you know, he was talking, you know, he was talking veganism. And then from there,
I wanted to learn more about it, and then from the veganism thing, I came across the audio book from WB or WD Leadbeater, and he has a book on vegetarianism. And not only does he touch on the health side of it, but he goes into the occult side of it. And that's the same thing that 13th Signs Astrology was doing. He was touching on the health side, but he was also talking about the occult side of it, you know, and that's, you know, that was pulling me in, you know, had me interested, you know, a lot. And, you know, from there, I just started, you know, watching more videos and people talking about it. So this is how I wean myself off of meat, and this is how I actually stopped eating the way that I was eating before. So this is how I actually did it. How I actually did it was, first thing I did, because I used to eat pork, you know, I used to eat chitlins, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was raised in that kind of household. So the first thing I did was, you know, I cut out the red meat. And, you know, I cut out the red meat and I cut out the pork. And then, you know, have been studying the information and the knowledge for so long, it was just like one day I'm not, you know, I'm not eating this stuff no more. So what I would do was, like, after like a week or so, you know, your mind will kind of go back and you will forget why you're doing something. Why they playing with the internet connection? This ain't never happened before. So, where was I at? Okay, so, what I would do was, when I felt like it wasn't worth it, or I felt like I was ready to renege or go back on what I set out to do, what I would do was, I would watch videos where people was talking about the benefits of this thing, and that would recharge me and give me enough strength again to keep forward and stay on my goal and keep doing what I was doing. So, to cut a long story short, Dr. Afrika became early in my journey in learning health. You know, he was just a very, very important, me to go when I needed to know things. I mean, he touched so much on his videos. They saying it's unstable again. Come on, come back. We ain't playing on this. Come back. I can't play that. Come back. Yeah, so, you know, so I learned a lot from him, and I just, you know, want to give thanks. I want to put my thanks into the universe, you know, because, you know, I always accredited him and Dr. Sebi as probably the best teachers out there, you know, and before I knew who Dr. Sebi was, you know, I knew who Dr. Afrika was. Even though, you know, Dr. Sebi it's just, I got in, by the time I found out about Dr. Sebi, you know, and yeah, man, Dr. Afrika, you know, he has been a very key role in me knowing what I know today. He has a very, very great health book. I forget the name of it, but you know, so I just wanted to put the positive vibes in the universe. I just wanted to give my thanks, and oddly enough, just yesterday I actually thought about Dr. Afrika. You know, the thought came into my mind. I said, wow, I would love to hear, you know, I would love to hear from Dr. Afrika. This is what I was thinking. I was thinking I would love to hear from him. I would love to hear what he would have to say. I would love to hear him teach on what's going on right now. And then, you know, today I'm making my rounds, and you know, I go on YouTube and I see the news. So I just wanted to give thanks. I just want to put the positive vibes in the universe. I wanted to put my thanks into the universe, and I just wanted to express, you know, you know, from what I've learned from him, from the works that he has done and the works that's still out. And you know, that's pretty much it, family. Peace, love, and light. I'm out.